Let's kick it. Chillin' with Blues Fix It. Talking about that RC life. And kick it. Welcome to Blues Fix It.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kick It with Lou's Fix It. So I got the Arrma Fury back out here, and I got this banging light kit for the Arrma Fury. I just want to show everybody out there that's getting these light kits how to install it, because I got the installment for the Louis multi-scale light kit. It's pretty much identically the same, no difference. I just made a couple upgrades to it, and I want to show y'all how to get this baby in 1, 2, 3. No problem. I believe it's 5 steps. 5 easy steps to get this baby inside there, and you're gonna have your Arrma Fury lit up, light the night up, give that car show light, everything, man. It's gonna be lit up, really lit. So let's jump into this. First thing I want to show you is what you get inside this package, and it comes just like this inside a nice black box. Unknown. You know me, I'm low key. So it comes inside the box. You get your 3 packages inside the box. It comes with your front lights, your back lights. Let me get it out, show you how they look. So this is your front lights. Your front lights come all tubed up. You got the 2 lights on the top of it. Your lights, and then you got your plates, your light plates on the back. The lights is in the front. You got your double-sided tapes on the sides of the lights. I show you how to get that installed with that. And this comes, the length of the total light kit from the light down to the connector is approximately 18.5 inches. 18.5 inches. So that's more than enough to get from the front of your vehicle to the middle of your vehicle, with any curves that you might need to go around, your clips, your body mounts, whatever you need to get around to get it to the middle, to get both of your wires from the front and from the back to meet in the middle. That's enough wire for you to get that. Your lights itself is 2.5 inches. The whole plate with the lights is 2.5 inches. So you have your lights. It comes, this is your front lights. And the bags is labeled front lights, back lights, so you know if you do take them out the bag and you get mixed up on which lights is which. These is your back lights, come tubed up, nice and low key, nice and pretty, and if you get mixed up on which lights is which, the front lights, the bulbs in the front lights is yellow, the bulbs in the back lights is white. So it's easy to tell apart. It's definitely not that hard to tell apart. So that's your front and your back lights. Then you have your bag of accessories. I changed up a little bit of things inside the bag of the accessories. Definitely give you that thank you for shopping with Louis Fix It. You get your alcohol pads to wipe down your car. Make sure your car is nice and clean before you start working with it. Give her a wash down, because this is a stick and move. So you get your alcohol pads to wipe down wherever you're going to attach your lights, your body mounts. You get your templates. You get 4 templates for your lights. Make sure you use these templates. These is very important to use these templates to get your hose in place, in the right place, so that your lights shine through nice and bright. Because if you do not use the templates and you don't get your lights get your hose in the right place for the lights to shine through, it will not shine through properly. It will not look as bright as how my cars be looking. So you definitely want to use them templates and have your hose drilled out properly, where you can see the lights clean through. Then you have your 2-way connector and you have a 1-way connector. Your 1-way connector goes down to your ESC. Your 2-way connector connects your 2 lights, and this runs down to your ESC. So you honestly could just hook these 2 up before you even start. Then you have your body mounts. 6 body mounts per light kit. And these body mounts is not where, like I had before with the zip ties, these is not the ones with the zip tie. These ones is just a click and move, and you could take it back out. If you want to readjust your wires, you don't have to cut the zip tie and look for a new zip tie. This one is a click on, pull off. If you happen to have to wrap your wires up a little bit too much where it won't click, it won't fit, underneath the bottom is two little pieces that sits close to each other. You could just cut them pieces out and it give more space inside there to get a thicker wire inside there. And then last but not least, you got your Louis Fix-It light kit decal and your Louis Fix-It decal to stick on your body. Let everybody know where you get that banging light kit from. All right, so that's what you get inside of the package. What you're gonna need to install these light kits, I shimmed that down to very little. All you're gonna need is a finish knife and a hole puncher, a hole Arrma hole puncher. That's all you're gonna need to install this light. That in your hands, that's it. So let's get this baby down. So to start off, make sure your body is clean. Like I said, make sure your body is clean, very clean. It don't have to be, the inside has to be clean. Where you putting your lights at, make sure you give it a wash down. After you give it a wash down, take your alcohol pads, wipe it down. Don't wipe it down first. First thing first is to get your templates where you want them to be and to drill your hose out. So your templates, when you putting your templates on, make sure you have four circles inside of the template and two parentheses on the side of it. Make sure you line them up. Make sure you line all four of your holes up. Make sure it's in the light area. You want it to be inside of the light area. Where your light shines is gonna look like it's the lights. So you want your circles to be in the light area, clearly in the light area. You take the tape off the back, the paper off the back, stick it on. You kind of want it to be on the front. You don't want it to be around the corner because then your light gonna shine sideways. You want it to be shining straight out the front. So you want all of your circles to be on the face of the body, the front part of the body. So after you put your template on, you take your hole puncher and you punch out your holes. Me, like I said, I already got my lights installed. I'm just showing you guys how to get this in. So you take your hole puncher, you stick your template on, you go inside of the center of each hole and you punch each hole out with your hole puncher / Arrma. After you get your holes punched out, you're gonna have 4 holes on all of your lights. You got 4 in the front, you're gonna have 8 in the back. Well, 4 on both sides is gonna be pretty much 8 in the back. And when I did mine in the back, I made sure my last hole lined up with this design right here in the back of the car, so that it'll be 4 on this side, 4 on that side, make it look more like brake lights than just a whole line of lights. So after you get all of your holes punched out inside of your car, what you want to do is, I highly suggest this. If you don't have a power source, I have a small 2S LiPo battery. Do not use this to run the lights. Please run the lights off of your vehicle. If you're going to use a secondary battery, get the battery pack where you put AA batteries inside there. These is LED lights and they do not take that much power for a 2S LiPo battery to run them. If you're going to use a LiPo battery, get the lowest you could use, but I highly suggest do not use a LiPo battery. Run it off your car. That's why I give you everything to run it off your car. So I'm using this just to test it, just as a tester. So what I do is, after I got my hose in the car and I got it nice and clean, what I do is, when I got the double-sided tape off, because at this next step, all you're doing is taking your double-sided tape off. You do not have to heat this one up because this one is extremely thin and it's flexible. So you don't have to heat this one up. You can heat it up after you put it on the car so that it could stick a lot more better. You could just heat the back of it up once you place it on the car and give it a nice push, and it'll stick inside of the car a lot more better. So when you putting your lights in, like I said, I got my lights in already. When you putting your lights in, you put your tester on it. And when you put your tester on it, make sure your lights is shining through. If your lights is not shining through like this for all of the lights, if your lights is not shining through like this and it's bright, I got every light inside here. I got my lamps on over top. My pool table is very bright inside here. And you can see how bright my lights is showing. So if your lights is not shining through like this, you do not have them lined up correctly. So when you put your lights in, you should see, when you put your lights in, you should see the yellow from the light bulbs through the holes. You should clearly see the yellow from the light bulbs through the holes. I mean, when I say clearly, you should clearly see it. If you do not see majority of this, because this is square, your holes is circle. If you do not see majority of this, where it's just cutting out the little corners, the circle is cutting out the little square corners, then your hole is not big enough. Make sure your hole is big enough where it's just cutting out the corners of the square. Your lights, your hole should not be big where you can see the whole square and more of your lights. Then it's way too big. You're doing way too much. It should only be big enough for the square to be cut off the corners. Once it's like that, take your double-sided tape off. Get it lined up nice and clear. Like I said, make sure you got your lights on. And when you're putting it in the back, push it through the backs, looking at your lights, making sure your lights is shining through. Every single light is shining through clear, very clear. If it's not shining through clear, it's not gonna look like this. And this is how you want your finish to look, you know? So this is the front. The back is the same. Make sure your back is shining through very, very clear. You want all of your lights to shine through clean through the back. When you're looking through the back, you should see the white dots from the lights just the same. Make your hole big enough where it only cuts off the 4 tips of the corners of the light, and your back should be shining through just like this. Let me see if I can get that green glow. There we go. Your back should be shining through just like this, nice and clear. And like I said, this room is bright. I got every light inside here on, and you can still see all of my lights. Now, after you get all of your lights installed, then what you do is you take the 6 body mounts, wire mounts, you take the 6 wire mounts and you place them where you need to be. I can't tell you where to place them at because, you know, you might be wanting to design the way your lights is running through your car different from mine. Me, I ran all my lights. These 2 lights came up. I dropped one here in the center, and then I ran it around my body mount, and everything plugged in together here. Same with the front. I dropped one in the center, and I came around and ran it down here. I got underglow on mine, so I had to add an extra wire, and then I put a light switch on mine. So I ran all of my wires and plugged it into my light switch, and my light switch is coming down to my body to connect the wires on. That's different from what I did, from what you're doing. What you would do is just run all your wires together, put your 2-way onto all the wires, and then your 2-way hang down. Your 2-way hang down from the body like this. And all you do next to finish it off, so simple, so simple. All you do next, your ESC in your receiver is a receiver / ESC 2-in-1. It's sitting right on the top of the body. And what you would do is just take that one-way connector, plug it into your ESC / receiver, plug your 2-way that's coming down from the body into there. It could just sit there. There's nothing here that it's going to tangle into because you don't have a center shaft on this car. And when you run everything down, all right, so my last and final step that I have for you guys, a glue gun. I did not put this in the items you need to install because I got this as an option because everybody don't have a glue gun. If you don't have a glue gun, they like $5. Go get a glue gun. This is something that you would want. Definitely if you're doing lights on your car, this is something that you would want. If you got an RC, just doing a little work on your car, this comes in handy. A lot of times it comes in handy, more than you would think it would. So the glue gun, you would take the glue gun and inside of the holes, all of the holes of the vehicle, everywhere where you made a hole to put your lights, take the glue gun, just press it and just press the glue gun slightly to get a slight ball on the tip of the glue gun, and take that ball, put it inside of the hole and swipe it off. That's it. All you want is a dap of glue. You don't want it to poke out and be round on the front. You just want it to fill in the void space that's inside there. If you put too much, you could take your finish knife and just give a slight slice on it. Just cut just the tip of it off. After it dries, just cut the tip of it off so it ain't poking out the car. You want it to still look flush with the car. And that is the final step. You would take your glue gun and just fill in all the holes. Me, what I did is took some red, spray paint marker, and I just dabbed a little red on the back piece so it won't be white. It'll look red like the back lights, if you can see that. So I just dabbed a little red on the back of it so it could have that red look like some backlights. You don't have to do that, but it does look better. As you can see with the lights out, you see the little red in the back. It does look a little bit more better. Give it a little bit more. And let me give you that look. See, I got the underglow on mine. If you want the underglow, you can get the other underglow. I got the underglow options. Well, I do sell underglows on my eBay. I will put the link for this light kit down in the description, plus the underglow down in the description. And I'm gonna put my whole eBay link down in the description just in case you want another car. Definitely, I got the Fire Team light kit, I got the Vendetta light kit, I got the multi-scale light kit, I got this one, the Fury light kit, I got the Relaro AK 917 front diffuser. I got a couple things inside there. Just go shopping. Maybe, maybe you'll find something you like. Maybe it'll interest you to get another car to put some lights on and have it looking good. And that multi-scale light kit, as you see, I put it on multiple cars. I put it on the Machete. I put it on the Vigilante. I put it on the Corvette body for the Felony. I got it on the Pink Panther, that pink Chevy Escalade. Man, I put it on a couple cars. So, and this is actually inspired by the Louis Fix-It. I mean, the Louis multi-scale light kit. This light kit was built from that one. It just added a couple more lights to make this one. So, go shopping, man. Go hit my eBay. You could go shopping if you want to. If you're here just to see how you install this light kit. Thank you for the support. Everybody out there that supported me, that comes to my channel, watch my channel, bought my lights, or just talked about my lights to anybody. Any kind of support is good support to me. I appreciate it. Definitely, I appreciate it. And this is the light kit. Let me turn the lights down so you can see how I look in the dark. So there she go in the dark, looking real bright. Look how that bright, man. That light, that front light shines so bright. Wow, that thing light up the night. Watch when it hit me. Nothing but light. Ha ha. Yes. So this is the Arrma Ferry light kit. How to install, how to make it look good. Definitely you want one of these if you got a Ferry and it works. This is the Arrma Ferry Boost. It works for the 2, 3S. It works for any Ferry that's like this. Honestly, any rig that's designed like this with the long headlights, it will work for it. It definitely will work for it. The Arrma Ferry Boost the Arrma Ferry 2, 3S, all of them, it still works the same way, same installment, same look, same glow, same night run. So if you like this one, definitely hit me up in eBay. I'm going to put that link down in the description and get yours today. So this is Louis Fix It, kicking out of here. Arrma Ferry light kit, light up the night, definitely light up the night. So make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification so that you can be the first one to see these videos, first one to like these videos, first one to share these videos, and the first one to comment. Because I always say, talk to me and I talk back. So until the next run,